Alright guys, coming at you with a Seiko Baby Tuna. Thankfully Bruce lent me this watch because honestly I was never going to buy this particular model. I always thought it was too big. I thought the Monster was perfect. This one's bigger than the Monster. I already knew that from other YouTube reviewers. So I just stayed away. He paired it up with this strap code. 22 millimeter wide non-tapering engineer, which is the first edition one with the rounded links. Perfect pairing for this watch with the black and everything. And honestly, even if you had the all stainless one, this would still be a perfect pairing. But if you look at the srp641, it's going to have a wider bracelet like this Seiko Monster bracelet. But the price is rising on that one. This one can still be had for under $250. This is the srp641. I really like the looks. I wore this thing all day today. I think I'm going to hold on to this one for a little bit. I know Bruce is in a huge hurry to get this back, so I'm going to go ahead and wear this a little bit longer. I kind of dig it. I want to spend some more time with it. And thankfully he'll let me do that. So here it is next to my son's black Monster, which he has not been wearing. You can tell it's not running. Weight-wise, the Baby Tuna, 208 grams. Seiko Monster, 173. So if you're wondering how big it's going to wear, it's like 13.5 millimeter thick almost. It's like just under 51 millimeter lug to lug, 22 millimeter lug width. And then when you measure across, it gets a little tricky because you can see that tapering on it. Gets a little tricky because you know how these Seikos always wear smaller than they look. It says it's 47.7. The Seiko Monster is only like 43, 13 thick. So yeah, it's quite a bit bigger around, but let me toss it on my wrist. I have about a 7 1/8, somewhere between 7 1/8 and 7 1/4. And I'm telling you, it feels perfect on wrist. There's no like hot spots or anything. It just feels Seiko good on wrist. And yeah, it looks big, but sometimes you want that presence. You want a Seiko Monster on beast mode, and that's what this watch does. It has the same movement, the 4R36 movement. Hack, hand wind, day date. It's perfect. The loom, holy cow. Let's look at it. I haven't even charged it up or anything. It's just going to have whatever the studio lights are. The loom is crazy. And the loom is standard Seiko loom. It's just great. So I think you're looking at, this is going to be probably the best value one. I could be wrong, but the srp641, you can still get this one for under $250. You're going to have to probably source a bracelet or something because it comes on a Seiko strap that isn't super great. But if you're having problems finding the Monster, or I don't know, I think this particular model, because this is the first generation, I'm pretty sure they come out with a second generation, which I'm going to order up and we're going to do a little comparison with this one. So like Jeff McMahon did a video of the srp641, and that one's like $400. That's, I think, the new version of this. So I think we're going to start seeing these ones dissipate. I could be wrong. I think we're going to start seeing these disappear, which is partly probably why the srp637 is starting to go up in price. Because I remember when that one could be had for under $300, $250 to $300, and now that's like $400 plus. So here's a quick look at the srp641. Let me know what you think in the comments.